Suzanne, this week's episode of Uncontested Investing is going to be a good one. We were pretty in depth on this topic. There's a lot to learn, a lot to understand for real estate investors, but we discussed key legal and accounting roles for real estate investors and who they should be adding on their team. What was one of your big takeaways?
I think, I think my priority would be getting connected with the accountant. I think you want to understand all the components, how you want to set this up. What are your quarterly goals? What are the things that you should be reporting on? And what's the best way to make sure you're not overpaying in taxes, and making sure that you've got all the information that you need?
Yeah, I think one of the biggest tips we provided is where to find these professionals and what to ask them. Don't be afraid to go to your local real estate investment associations. Find them on social media, whether they're local or national, but make sure you're doing that vetting process. We gave a few great questions to ask them. One of them being, do they invest in real estate themselves, right? Is this going to be a potential business partner down the road? There's so many things to ask, so many things to check, and so many places to get that information. You really want to make sure you're doing your due diligence before saying yes to working with an accountant or a lawyer. And we laid it all out for you in this episode.
We did. And just, and be comfortable in asking questions. And they need to be comfortable in responding. And if they're not, that's not who you want to partner with.
Exactly. So we discussed that and more. We'll see you tomorrow morning for this week's episode of Uncontested Investing.
See you soon.